Greetings and welcome to my dear Capricorn. This is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. Welcome to my channel. This is a guided reading for the energy of Capricorn. The 10th house is activated, in which there will be a great number of externalized and perhaps structural things that have to do with the skeletal insides of your current sort of path, your current structures, your current external way of representing yourself in terms of foundations and structures upon those foundations. Okay, this has to do with career as well, anything that has to do with the external other. Okay, so don't be surprised if within the three portals there are certain characters that emerge, or certain motifs about how certain things need to be changed or transformed. And these are all external. These are tied to materialities that represent a gateway to higher modes of existence. Okay, so basically the three portals are designed to pull up visions that may or may not occur for you in the month of October. It's up to you to decipher and to take what you will. Only take what you instinctively know to be true. So please be open. This is intended for guidance, okay? So it's out of good intention, and I hope it turns out to be a fairly insightful reading for you. So please clear your mind and we'll get started. Okay, there is a possibility that there is joy in your isolation. There is joy in some sort of thing, some sort of silence, okay? The challenge is essentially to embrace, and I knew this was coming up, embrace the element of Uranus, okay? Uranus is a planet of change and random sort of elements, okay? Uranium, for example, is one of the elements that was discovered, and through its discovery led to advancements in terms of atomic acceleration, atomic production, as well as atomic warfare. So uranium is a highly sort of charged element, and it exists on our planet. There's something Uranian about what's going on with you now. So there has to be a purgation. Say if someone has radiation sickness, they need to rest and let the sort of body take over to purge that radiation out. Okay, so stay away from electronics for the time being, especially because of Mercury retrograde. This will help you to find a clearer voice of certain things. There's something about you that is trying to make do or make peace with the past. Some sort of change or an emotional sort of way of revisioning your life has occurred, and the challenge is to let go completely, but also to make peace and to create boundaries with the new territory you have now. In this territory, it's hard to speak your voice, so you're still developing that. But in the near future, there's a possibility you will be giving and go through an evolution in which your giving will be grounded. The way you offer in a creative way, or in terms of love or romance, or in terms of an artistic way, will be grounded, and there will be method in it. What you're moving towards is essentially a new structure that is based on apparent truths that you've been collecting for some time. But these truths might actually become a prison for you. So as you build on this new territory, there is a need for you to water the ground to make it fertile, and to make these offers quite fertile in a way. Otherwise, it would be leading you into a place that will feel comfortable, but also be very rigid at the same time. Perhaps that's what you need, some sort of rigid sort of structure, like a house of glass that you've created in yourself that have images of your own mind imprinted on the glass. There's a stained glass effect here, in which you'll be able to feel radiation and warmth within, but also there's the possibility that these can break or fall, or may lead to a type of prison. But I think for now it's an okay thing to do. Ha ha ha. Right, so that is the first portal. Once again, this is for the energy of Capricorn, 10th house. Externalized visions within, 3 portals. Second portal is now opening, first portal is closed. Second portal is opening. Okay, there's something about you that is coming up with a sense of truth. Once again, the Five of Pentacles shows up for you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Things are good. Currently, it's very challenging because you may be like running around like a chicken with its head cut off, which is a very morbid way of saying that you may be having to deal with chaos and trying to understand on a spiritual level why you've been cast out of certain communities, or you're finding it difficult to find a place to be comfortable in. So there's a lot of movement, especially your heart moves from place to place. There's something about travel as well as um, having to deal with the undertones of things not working while you are traveling either literally or metaphysically through the mind, in terms of books or in terms of leisure. And there's something about the recent past here that has to do, once again, with more Aquarian energy. Uranus here, you're trying to leave it in the dust, and like you don't like it when Uranus sort of wobbles the foundations of structures that are created by Saturn. And there's something that has to do with you feeling either abandoned or trying to fill that abandonment by the oscillation of you being transplanted from place to place or from situation to situation. There's something that you have left behind that has to do with the energy of Leo, a strength that gave you peace and serenity in which you can find your own inner calm, but you've left that now, and now you feel like you've abandoned either a version of yourself or perhaps another person who made the wrong choice. Um, there is, in the near future, a strong activation with your seventh house, as well as with the energy of Cancer in the next 3 moons. New moon cycles will be very important for you. The next one in Libra will help you to understand about the other. There also is a possibility that this will help you build, and this is the good part, be very loyal to certain structures that are doubling up in efforts. 5 to 10 here, 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. So there's a great sort of shift that will help you have a new beginning that will be serving you in terms of a fruitful sort of grounded way of moving forward. Okay, a new beginning. That's in terms of either relationships or workplaces. Money is also on the cards for the near future. Man, that strength card has been showing up way too much today. It's not a bad thing. Ooh. The second portal is closed. Third portal is now opening for the energy of Capricorn in mid-October 2020. Also, that Uranus is like doing shit. It's doing shit, and that's the thing. It's lessened from the 10th to the 11th house, from the energy of Capricorn to the energy of Aquarius, and that is a shift that encompasses futurism. And also archaism, anything that has to do with the falling down of structures into ruins, and from those ruins, something new emerges, something that's like very punk rock, or something that is very steampunk. Right. Okay. Yeah, same thing. The undertone has to do with you essentially realizing something very karma based. This has to do with you negotiating a way out and breaking free and making some sort of peace of mind by stealing or taking a truth and really moving forward with it, no longer being wracked in the mind. That is the way out to Gemini. When it feels like it's like karma or like some sort of great pattern that you cannot make a choice with, something will help you, and it will help you to break free from something and to really get the fuck out of there. So that's great. Here, what crowns you is a great deal of stagnation, as well as changes that have to do once again with Uranus and the structures that be, and how these have to be, retrofitted in some sort of way, or totally collapsed. But that new beginning is coming once again. Double or triple confirmation, I can't remember which for you. There's something about you that was very scattershot at one point in terms of the mind, as well as in terms of where you were going, where your heart was telling you to go. Now there's clarity as you have gone through a big spiritual shift, and a new beginning is occurring. The qualm and the challenge is one of karma, and you have to understand that karma is neither negative or positive. It has to do with the natural actions that come from the sort of guided reckoning that comes from the higher order of things. As this seems like chaos, the more you do not fight it, the more the sun emerges, and the more the new beginning emerges for you. It's coming soon, my dear. And that is what I see for the energy of Capricorn. Short and sweet, that's how I like it. Please like if you like. As far as advice goes, just take it easy. And I shall see you in the month of November. Wow, we're almost finished with this cursed year of 2020. It's not really cursed. And you should know, as a Capricorn, especially if you're a Capricorn ascendant or moon, there is an incredible amount of restructuring of the very foundations of our society. And it's important to note that you are a reckoner with the other. You are a reckoner with the energy of externalizing certain things. You are a key architect of what is to be, what has been, and what is going to be. Okay? Okay, my dear Capricorn, thank you very much, and bye.